need a fourth hand. My goodness, third hand. Whatever. Need 17 freaking hands.
And with the firewall exposed, I can start working on things that are there, like the steering rack, and tighten that down a bit, get it reinstalled, and maybe yank those troublesome AC lines out of the way, give me a little more space to do things.
Okay, so maybe we can successfully... Oh, that came off much easier than expected. This one's more awkward angle, but not too bad. Here's the real question, is these lines seem kind of big, and the biggest tool that I have for them is a 1/2 inch. So the question is, will that actually get in there and under there? Am I even going the right direction? Wouldn't it be funny if I was going the wrong direction? Actually, no, that wouldn't be funny. But it would be fairly typical. Didn't want to sawzall these because it's in a spot where that's not going to work, right? Too much stuff here, not a whole lot of room. Yeah, I think that's just too big for the tool. All right, make sure I'm loosening instead of tightening. Set to 3, really? Is there a... Oh, so fucking... Am I actually moving that, or am I rounding it? Come on! Boy, that's round as shit now. Fucking hell. All right. That was fairly simple. Alright, so this is not exactly the same shape. I guess, you know, that way, maybe. This one's pretty well destroyed. Put some more on. Thread locker, right? Perfect. All right, that I'm happy with. So now, it's time for the new rack. This is the closest I'll ever be to becoming a cosmetic surgeon. I wiggled this in here somehow. Okay. Correction, I wiggled this out of here somehow. correct angle. Okay, good. God, I hope I got that right. Official torque on that is 18. The official torque on this nut is 17. They're right next to each other. Why did they come up with different numbers? Alright, there's that. And let's see if we can actually... son of a bitch. Of course. I remember the folks at Team O'Neill saying about the Fiesta, and this is not a Fiesta obviously, but you know, it's got some of the same DNA, that they managed to not break the more expensive inner bits because the factory tie rods, especially the outer tie rods, were very much the weak spot in the system, and they tended to break those first. Shit. I'm gonna round the fuck out of this bolt too. Damn. Oh, no. No. All right. Yeah, so they decided that they would, every time they tried to beef up the outer tie rods, they ended up breaking stuff that was more central and more expensive to replace. And the outer tie rods are cheap. I break those all day. I think this is approximately the angle these were at, but I'd better double check the pictures. And the nice thing is, when I've actually taken high quality video, I can tell, go back and print what I'm going for, and that actually looks pretty good. And here I am back with the somewhat larger disconnect tool. In retrospect, I should have sprung for the metal ones like I did for the smaller ones, because the metal ones have a little hinge that make it really easy to apply, and this looks like you basically just have to kind of spread it manually and try to fit it over. Oh yeah, spread it. Spent a minute trying by hand, so I thought I'd bring out the pliers and see if I could get that to assist. I'm not convinced that that's actually making it any easier. Come on, you're almost there. Do it. Oh, you bitch. Come on. Oh yeah, there we go. Really? This was so much easier with the gas line. And yet the gas line coming apart was so much more dangerous. Feels like it's... There we go. That was only a tremendous pain in the ass. Well, let's worry about getting the next, come on. Got you on there, and I can get you off. I identify as car sexual. Technique I'm using with the pliers is very similar to the technique that you'd use to open the jaw of an unconscious patient. It's called the scissor technique, and if you want to giggle at that like a 14-year-old boy, go ahead, because so am I. Come on. All right. Okay, so that's 2 fewer hoses in the engine bay. Well, once I actually get them out of here. Oh, I wonder if this is even going to fit through there at all. Sure. We're going to make it fit. Alright, how's that thing held on? Ow, fuck, ow, 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 ow. That was a sharp corner. Yeah. Ooh. Ha.
Well, if nothing else, by the time I get to a race, I should have all of the tools that I will never need to do anything on this car. And have done it at least once, strangely enough. Speaking of which, let me see here. Today is the 15th, the episode for January 15th. Snowdrift is a month away. And I might actually have the car ready for that, and I'm going to be racing before the build is officially done, so that'll be kind of entertaining to have an episode of running the car before I had an episode of finishing the car, and oh, is that a story. But I will leave that for another time. In the meantime, Happy New Year.
Huh. It's more challenging than it feels like it ought to be.